Did CELTA meet my expectations? I would say for the most part, yes it did. I knew it was going to be a lot of work, and it was. And it was of a high level of professionalism. The tutors were very experienced, which I thought they would be. And it was the quality I was expecting. I was completely content.
I'm not sure what I was really expecting, but like an intense month of work and lots of teaching practice and lots of input sessions.
I did expect it to be a lot of work. I did expect it to be very intensive, and I did expect it to have a system that I had to follow, and in that sense I kind of got what I thought I might get, but it was a bit different. You can never really know what it's about unless you actually try it.
The workload is definitely manageable. I think you need to prioritise. You need to, if you prioritise the assignments and the teaching practice, and you don't try and do any other jobs on the side or go out every night or anything like that, then it's definitely manageable, but it's hard work.
It has to be a priority. I think we all kind of managed to stay on top of things if we thought about these things every single day, every single moment of every single day, and it has to be something that that is a full-time job for a month.
I didn't find it too difficult. At first it's a bit of a shock, but after a while you get used to it.
It's tough, but it's doable, definitely.
The CELTA really needs to be your 4-week occupation.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend the course to prospective teachers, especially if you've never taught before and you want to get a basis or a grounding in teaching, then CELTA is perfect.
It is a good framework for the job of teaching, and I think it is very useful to have something like that to fall back on, you know, in troubled times in terms of teaching.
Especially if you don't have any prior experience, I think it's a really good course to get you some teaching practice, and so you know what to expect when you try and get a job.
In the second day you're thrown in a classroom, and it's like you get thrown into the deep end, and you're forced to adapt, and that's the best way to learn, I think, and it definitely worked for me.
Well, I love the centre at IH Frankfurt. I think it is a very nice school. It is a very useful facility in terms that we had everything we needed.
Got good facilities. It's a very friendly atmosphere. The location's really central. It's right in the middle of Frankfurt. There's great transport links.
I think everybody was really helpful here. If you had any questions, there was always people to answer them or help you out with anything. I thought it was really good.
All the printers and scanners and classrooms are all great. Unfortunately, we chose to do it in probably the hottest month I've ever known in Frankfurt, which it was pretty hot at times, but other than that it was great, yeah.
It was very nice to have the staff be so helpful, all the way from saying good morning when we come to the school, and being there for our every need. And I think it was very much a good thing to be at a centre like this whilst doing the CELTA, because it made the work a lot easier.
I've lived in Frankfurt for 2 years now, and it's a very pleasant city to live in. It's great after a long week of teaching. You can go down by the river, it's a 5-minute walk, you can have some drinks and relax.
What was really helpful for me was the Unterbahn and the U4 line, which was very, on time every single morning. I could count on it to bring me here.
I've lived in Frankfurt for a year now, so I already knew Frankfurt quite well, but I think it's a really nice city.
It's very safe, great transport links around the place.
Something I also liked is the great number of parks there are within the city, which is also very helpful when you have, a lesson plan, a language analysis and an assignment to do, and then you just go there and listen to the birds for a bit. So I think Frankfurt has a lot of things to offer when you're doing something like this.
It's a really comfortable and welcoming city.